Hi everybody, Harv here, and I refer to this as good history, and because I'm thinking back a way. The year for my probably best history recollection was more than likely 1939. Back then I was definitely little to Harv, age 6. It was a fall day, most likely no later than the first Sunday in September. The place for our very happy family for an early Sunday dinner oftentimes was Nathan's, Coney Island. Our family, Mom, Dad, sister, and me, that would be Lillian, Charles, Ruth, and little DeHarve, fit perfectly into Dad's 3-year-old 1937 Chevy. I believe he bought it then as a used vehicle for about $600. And in the event you're interested in what this reporter has to report, the average hourly wage in 1939 was 30 cents. And the average income for a household in 1939 was $1,368. Almost 100 years ago, in that same year, 1939, a car cost around $750 and a house about $4,000. You could drive to the store for 10 cents a gallon, purchase bread for 9 cents. That's right, 9 cents a loaf, and buy milk for 23 cents per gallon. Whoa. Meanwhile, our Sunday story has a couple of more salient items to turn our clock back to. My sister Ruth had reached the ripe old age of 15. Some way, somehow, she was self-appointed our family official Sunday food producer, or procurer. I think calling her a producer would have been the wrong thing. I don't remember her ever cooking anything. Well, here's how it worked. Mom and Dad were in the front 2 seats, and Ruth and Harvey were in the back. After finding a parking spot close to our destination, Nathan's, Ruth took charge of the event. Usually, each of us ordered 2 hot dogs, a total of 8 for the family car full. Dad handed Ruth one single dollar bill, 8 dogs at 10 cents apiece, and 4 drinks, another 40 cents. Grand total, $1.20 for our early Sunday dinner. Ruth almost always turned to my dad and announced for all to hear, "That's not enough money." And as she stuck her hand out towards Dad, he handed her either $0.50 coin or another single dollar bill. That came along with a reminder for her to bring back some change. And one thing more, the Nathan's original restaurant at Coney Island, New York, the original Nathan's still exists on the same site that it did in 1916. A little known fact about Nathan's in Coney Island at the time, just before I was about to head west, it was in the middle to late 40s, 1947. It was the last time I had the pleasure of eating an authentic Nathan's original Chinese chicken chow mein barbecue sandwich on a bun. Well, I have a favor. If any of you out there happen to have an old Nathan's menu, I'd love to see it. Seeking it out conjures up dreams of perfection, even though I recognize seeking is not necessarily a winning trait of mine. And that's why I have this little thing called In Search Of, to seek perfection. Life's work and dreams. Few new elaborations are understood, each day an assumption of wisdom, suddenly efforts ignored, treating attachments as passing fancies, always seeking understanding, what joy and prospering. By the rendering of others, still he sought perfection, until finding as a plausible truth Striving is the perfection you sought, if done as love, revered and admired by those around you, as they enjoy watching your singular journey taken, for it is love, and love alone, disguised as perfection, what we truly seek, methinks. HK 2024.